You don't have to go very far in my garage to find a new problem with another piece of equipment. Although it doesn't look very ominous, if you look down here, you can kind of see the nice glistening gleam of oil. I'd say it's not even worth fixing, but sometimes people have an attachment to equipment. Completely understand it. But as soon as I pulled on this, I could tell instantly there was no compression. We're gonna pull the head gasket. I'm just based on what I'm seeing here. That's probably a toasty one. The unfortunate part is we have to pull the top cover off here, and I absolutely hate pulling covers because it's just time consuming. Something that could take literally a couple minutes turns into 5 minutes because to pull extra screws and a couple bolts and the whole thing off here and the gas tank off there. It's just time consuming. So like I said, I can already see that whoa. Hopefully I didn't bring a mouse home. Oh, good gravy. I think it did. Oh, that sucks. Yo. Oh, there's a dead one in that. I don't know if you saw that, but freaking nasty. You know. Yep. Yeah, you know why I have a wheeze and a post-nasal drip. Shit like that. You can actually see it charred and caught on fire there. I think, I hope. And then, where's our dead friend at? There's a dead friend in there somewhere. Anyways. Gross. So, you know, that's probably part of the problem. That is typically how units catch on fire too. Not necessarily these smaller units, but there are some, oh God, look, fucking. Yeah, well, I was trying to squeeze that by there, but trying to get some of the crap out of here too before I drop it down on the top of the cylinder head. I'm gonna say, sentimental or not, when's the last time you used it? I don't know, because I'm surprised it ran that long. That mousey definitely looked like it's been under there for a while. Oh yeah, that's trashed. Let's see. Holy moly. Yep. Looks like that valve is completely snotted up. I can fix it, right? Yes, you can. Yep. Doubtful. That's well, I don't know if he blew a ring or if it's just that the valve isn't closing all the way. I don't think this is just a replacement of a head gasket. Though it was weeping and leaking past that head gasket. That ring is dumping oil, so that means I'm probably going to say that intake, or the I'm saying intake, this exhaust valve is not closing, so he's not getting the, try to get some of the carbon off there. Keep this on the upside too. And try to clean some of the schmutz. It's pushing oil up through there, and it honestly looks like it's coming through. Looks like it's coming through the piston, but it is very weird how it is burning. That thick glob of carbon on there, and that it was pushing it out. It's like it was bringing it in. It looks like it was bringing it in through the intake, so I think the intake valve is bad. Probably overheated something. Yeah, I'm gonna say that the intake valve is bad. That looks like how the piston doesn't look. Too snotted up. Besides the carbon that I just dropped down in there. The cylinder, for the most part, looks pretty darn good, except where the combustion was occurring there. Oh, it is very, very, very tight though. So, that ring there, it's not pointy or tool maybe. Get the wire wheel out. Try to clean that up. It is pushing out through the head gasket at this point, so the head gasket must be, you can see it, it's dripping and weeping and leaking down there, so must have been bad enough that you can see it was pushing. So that's what happens when you get oil inside the cylinder and in the piston stroke, or in the compression stroke. During the compression stroke, you have oil in there. The oil is needs to consume space. So one of its ways to consume space during the compression stroke, when both of these valves are closed, there's oil in here, as you can see here, and as it detonates, that oil has nowhere to go. So, as in the Toro video, the snowblower, when that oil is in that compression stroke, that oil actually takes up space here, and because it takes up so much space, it needs to find a way to work its way out, and in doing so, before that actually makes its way into the exhaust port, it will, you know, shoot just constantly keep pushing onto the gasket until eventually it breaks through, or pushes through, and then you're left with a non-running engine. So we're gonna get the wire wheel out and try to clean that up a little bit, see what we can do. Pretty well. Still a little bit of carbon down on the bottom here. You can kind of see nothing that lapping could have taken out of it. Let's just see if without gouging up the area here. Like I said, I can pull it apart. Just I can make it run without going through that whole hassle. At least I think I can. That being said, found another head gasket that looks like it's in better condition than the one that I pulled off, so I'm gonna try to use that, and then I'll throw a squirt of oil back in it and go from there. The nice thing about this older flathead is that I didn't see the intake or exhaust valve seat actually blowing out of it, so that's a plus. Always start your bolts and make sure they're going in good, and so here there's just a really quick rainstorm out there, pretty heavy there for a couple minutes. Guess the leftover part of whatever that nor'easter was. And then now the lucky part is going to be finding my down it goes, torque wrench, and a 1/2 inch. This is out of a Subaru engine. Thought that would have worked, but it might have actually worked. But if you look at the top there, I don't know if you can see that, but the top part has a triangle. I'm sure the bolt would have fit through that, no problem. But and righty tighty, lefty loosey. So we'll start here. I'll just take it up to. Yep, that one was really loose. Started 15 or 20 there. This thing isn't very precise, but it does the job. They're about 17 to 20, somewhere in there. Don't want to go too ape shit with it, because you'll definitely break the bolt right out of the head, snap it right in there. Yeah, that's a sucky way to end the day. Had enough. I pretty much worked on equipment here, and I do have a full-time job, but I pretty much worked on equipment here today from 7 a.m. till now it's 9 o'clock at night. So, and that's what I did all day. Stupid. I gotta stop eating dairy products, maybe. Maybe that'll help me. This post-nasal drip sucks. Okay, now make sure you route your. Oh, dang it! I should have routed that down before. I don't know that, but it's always a pain in the butt to try to get back down in here. Hindsight. Yeah, look, see, and the boot split on me because there's no flexibility in that boot. I'm digging on these things. It's just creating one problem after the next. Hey, try to get some of this grime out of here. Mouse turds, you know, that's what it is. Oh. I probably should have done that after I put the I have to change not telling him he can change the oil on this. I'll suck a little bit of it out, maybe I'll change it, but all that was floating on the top anyway, so I think I'm good. I'm sure this thing's seen better days anyways. Clean up the bottom of that. Okay. Jeez. Jeez Louise. Come on, baby. Just go back in there. Hey, bye. Hurts on my back. Hurts on my back. Yes. That O-ring is a little worn out down there anyway. Hey, so let's get our extension out and put our 2 bolts in the back of this cover. They were 10 millimeters, so now I gotta find what. Can't believe I spilled that all my garage floor. My back really hurts. Right, that's 10 millimeter. Gravity. Starting to get all crazy. Uh-oh. Oh, but I just didn't use a gasket for one of my other projects. No. I have a twin cylinder opposed Briggs and Stratton out in my shed that I need to bring in here yet. I need to put everybody else's projects on pause and focus on my own little projects. And I'm gonna have to get a magnet somewhere here. Yep, that's how you do it. You just throw stuff. Nothing like gas and oil on your garage floor. Gas and oil. Gas and oil. Gas and oil. Something that does happen when you use extensions is you actually lose the torque from the biscuit. Yeah, dum-dum. Gas and oil. Too busy talking. You get the vibration in it, and the extension, and you start losing some of that torque. Okay. Okay. Feels are starting to kick me a little bit. Ew. Poopy out. Poopy. Yeah. What is that last one? Got it. Well, hello. Before I start wasting oil on this, just want to make sure that we've restored the compression. Sounds like it. And we're at it. Oh yeah, more rain. Oh yeah, it's nice. Nice downpour. Well, because I'm like a feral cat, I don't want to get wet. Oh, well, backfire is good, right? Better than nothing. And again, it could have been the last hurrah there too. Yeah, see, unfortunately, that's the other thing too. Well, I just keep yanking on it. This one here, you can't just replace the starter at the top of it. And I do all that. Nope, that's a stinker. Yep, that one's jammed. Rethreaded. What's going on here? It's the other thing too, the cable's like fully pegged. Yeah, I don't know. Something else is going on there. Should have looked at the key. I didn't look at the key. It still doesn't really feel like there's... It's pretty stupid to do that just to let you know, just in case it would fly, but... I think that breather's cooked. And I bet you if I put a compression tester on this, that's probably not does another right amount of. I guess work man. That's not gonna work. What do we got here? Oh my God. What do we got? What do we got? Of course, right? Yeah, it'd be nice if I could find my spark plug tester too, but you know, why the hell would I be able to find that when I need it? Unfreaking believable. Yeah, it's got good spark. It's just the compression's not there. Compression's not there. Actually, yep. No compression. Not even a psst. Let's try it one more time though. See if they feel loose. Felt like it got loose. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. I didn't see anything because normally we'd see oil pouring out. Timing could be off. I can look at the flywheel key. We'll pull it back apart and look it over one more time. But so there's still no compression in this. I already pulled the nut off the top of the crank here. Key looks good in the flywheel. Does, however, because these tabs are already bent down, appears that someone at some time or another probably had this muffler off. So we're going to pull the muffler again and see if we can cover off the side of the valves there. What, are you looking for mice? Hmm? Oh. Good gravesies. And if I'm really lucky, puppy power. Where do I? There they are, right on the ground. It's a great place for them to be at. On the ground. In a hurry last night. And shut the garage so the brake lean doesn't go in there. What? Puppy power. Sit. Sit. Remington. Sit. You're not listening very well, are you? Sit. Remington, sit. Good boy. I love you, puppy. And it looks like it's closing completely. Let's look at the head here. Besides all the gunk on it, I can clean that up too. Good gravy. But I actually think that this is probably, I've already spent an hour, did 2 hours dicking around with it, so, roll down over here. So I think we have spark. We definitely have fuel because I squirted starter fluid in there. I mean, that is a lot of carbon buildup. So with that much carbon, I mean, it's technically probably even interfering with the travel in that piston. So that little burp that I heard earlier probably could have been this pushing the piston, actually pushing the head off of the I mean, really? There's other things to worry about there. That's about as good as I'm gonna get it. And let that get underneath everything too here, yeah. Or for the cost of that. Oh, Jesus Christ. For about 10 or 15 minutes. I think we got it pretty well ironed out here, so we'll put the decorative color back on, or cover back on here, but it was actually overfilled with oil, so the oil that I lost was definitely excess oil to begin with. And when you overfill these with oil, the unit's designed to throw that oil into the cylinder to burn it. And when you do that too regularly, either you're trying to cover up a hidden problem, or maybe you have a run issue. I'm not sure why, but the oil is definitely overfilled in this unit. And I just grab this oily mess of a rag. While we're at it, we'll grab the oil filter, the cover, and we'll show you what I'm talking about. Oil's right about here, and I've already lost probably a couple ounces in the garage last night. That being said, these are remember, these have two tabs on them. They can only go on one way, and they only turn on one way. So unfortunately I had, oh yeah, watch yourself there, good thing I had the rag in the way. This thing is definitely burning through some oil there, and I'll just tighten everything back up, give the gentleman a call, we'll do some video editing, and call it a day.